What's up, guys? I'm back again. I'm so excited to share this video with you. It's another video where I'm going to be talking about Cordia stock and also Co-Crystal Pharma stock, two stocks that I absolutely see rocketing, or at least have the fuel to potentially be rockets. In this video, I'm going to break down the charts for you guys and also talk about some things that are going on. If you checked my video out last week about Cordia, I mentioned the stock. It was at 39 cents, and since then it's gone up almost 10 complete cents. It's at 48 cents right now, and that's kind of the reason I want to talk about it, because it's really pushing up, and I think it has to do a lot with the recent activity with Cordia. We saw the press release about Holly Saunders. We also saw on their Twitter they've been talking about a lot of new stuff. They talked about how they also use Bitcoin as rewards. Well, not Bitcoin exactly, but a form of crypto. And so they just have a lot of good stuff going on. And the way I see it is, with all of this good stuff going on, barring any unforeseen circumstances, I really only see upward potential for this stock. And once again, let me just get into this before we go any further. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy who sees stocks that he likes, and I invest in the ones that I think are good. But yeah, with that being said, they said that their Holly Saunders menu for sure. Maybe other menus will be available for March Madness in certain markets. That is huge, huge for the stock. It shows that they're really making forward progress, and with it only being the beginning of the year, I can't imagine what their business plan is for this year. I can only imagine it's good. This was the hard part. The hard part was getting the stock from 10 cents to 50 cents. That's the hard part. 50 cents to $1, it's a little bit easier. Once you get past $1, getting that next mark up, it's a whole lot easier, especially with the business that Cordia is doing. But yeah, I wanted to point out this opportunity because I really think this stock is definitely going to make me six figures. It has the potential to make me a millionaire. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying it because it really does. And with the amount I have invested in it, that's the possibility for me. And I don't want other people to miss out on opportunities, because I felt like for so long I was always behind in investing. I felt like I had good stocks, but they just weren't the ones that were really taking off. And now I try to really get ahead of the curve and find companies. I want to find the next Tesla before it becomes Tesla, before it's worth so much. I want to find the next Amazon while they're still working out of their garage. And Cordy's not working out of their garage. They're a legitimate company, but this is the company I think I have this opportunity with. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the chart. All right, so taking a look at the chart for Cordia, this is the day chart. So we see it opened up at 48 cents today. So there must have been a buy to open up the day, and then we have a whole bunch of craziness going on here. So you got some sells, some buys, sells, small buys, probably offset by some sells, and then sells took over here, but then we had another strong buy back up to 48. So, and you can see just down here at 44, and it gets down to that 44 level, and it really starts to bounce up. Then we were down a little more, big down, big down, big down. The downs were winning, and then here it really took off. We had a lot of buys here to push us back up to 48, a sell at the end, and then another buy to close the day out at 48 cents. Looking at the 5-day chart, it's looking really good. We were down here at, closer to under 40 cents, and basically, we've almost came, if you look here, this is 36 cents here, you're up 12 cents if you got in at 36 cents. So this is really big. I see really good stuff coming from Cordia. Even on the 10-day chart, we're up. We saw it was trading. If we look at even the month, we had that, it's been horizontal for a minute now, and I think now they announced that they're pushing into March Madness, and they're going to be having the menus come out. I think we're really going to start seeing a lot of growth in this thing. I think it's just going to keep going up. Like, even looking here at the 5-day chart, so we have, we're staying kind of steady, sells, sells, buy, 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 and then right here is where you really see we start to get a lot of buys. You have a buy here, buy here, buy here, some sells, but mostly buys, and then especially buys to end the day, which is usually good. means that people are ready to get in at the top because they know it's not the top for too much longer. This is an all-time high for Cordia, I'm pretty sure. And I think it's going to continue to smash past this. But yeah, just wanted to get into the chart for you guys and let you see what I'm seeing and kind of my reasoning behind thinking that it is going to go up. I mean, even if you look at the year chart, still up. I mean, at one point it was trading under 10 cents. So if you got it under 10 cents and you held all this time, you're a very happy person. Okay, whew, back from that. The next stock I wanted to talk to you guys about is Co-Crystal. The reason I'm bringing it up is because it is holding up above the $2 range, and that is very, very important because there really hasn't been any crazy news as of recent. They did have the news with the partnership with Merck. That's going well. That's set to bring them, I think, some 157 billion when the drug that they partner with them is produced. Which is massive. So that alone can drive the stock up. But what's really going to drive this stock to the moon is its involvement with the coronavirus treatment. K-State had been working on a coronavirus molecule for 10 years prior to this coronavirus, right? Because coronavirus has been around for a long time, like prior to popular not prior, but due to contrary to popular belief, uh, it's been around for a long time, and people have been working to stop such coronaviruses for a long time, such as the people at K-State. Um, Co-Crystal Pharma purchased the lead molecule from K-State to stop coronaviruses, right? That's why this is so big. So what they think that they can do with this lead molecule is potentially develop an oral treatment for people who have coronavirus, not a vaccine that stops you from getting it, a treatment for the people that are actually sick. More people, I think, would be inclined to take a treatment just due to the uh, skepticity. I don't know if that's a word. Skeptability. I don't know if that's a word either. But due to the skepticism around the vaccine, I mean, a lot of people are concerned that how did they get it this quick? How if they can get the vaccine for this so quick, where's the cure for cancer? That's a video for a whole nother day. But the money, you got to watch the money. But if they can get this molecule out, and if the Biden administration says, hey, Co-Crystal Pharma has a legit molecule, and we're gonna pour money into this because we need that COVID treatment now. And with all these new variants, who knows if these vaccines are even gonna work? And this is a perfect scenario for us, if this all goes through. So I've said this a few times before, but if all the pieces fall into place for Co-Crystal, then we as investors in the company are going to make a lot of money. This stock could be the biggest stock of 2021. It really could. It really could. Cordia could be the biggest stock of 2021. They really could. Do I think they will? I don't know. It's hard to tell. I personally believe they're going to the moon. That's why I'm invested in them. Like I said, this is not financial advice. I'm just giving you exactly what I'm doing and my own personal opinions. It's it's a real gamble. I'm not gonna lie to you. The stock is a gamble, but I don't see it going under $2 at least in the near term, unless we have some bad news come out. If bad news comes out, like the molecule isn't gonna work, then yeah, the company's gonna excuse me, the company's gonna go to zero, or not zero, but it's gonna drop very low. Another reason I really like them is because one of the people working with them, I'm not sure if he's the CEO or if he's just working with Co-Crystal's Gary Wilcox. I think he might be the CEO, but he is a Nobel Peace Prize winner. So, and he's friends with Dr. Fauci. So, I don't know. It just seems like the pieces might line up on this one. And so I'm definitely in there. I can't recommend that you guys get in there, but I do like to point out the opportunities as I see them. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the chart for that right now. And after that, I'll address a few more things, then I'll let you guys go because I know time is very valuable. So without further ado, here's the chart. Taking a look at the COCP chart, it looks very similar to Cordia on the 1 year. The only difference is we see a lot more sells overpowering the buys. I think a lot of that is people shorting the stock. The stock is more shorted than Cordia for sure. I think it's a lot of people, putting pressure on the stock with a lot of these bio stocks. People do make a lot of money on the companies not doing well. But like I've said before, I really think we're holding on to a rocket here. And, you can see on the 5-day chart, where we're still getting a lot. It's a lot of sales, but the buys are actually outnumbering the sells, which is what is driving the price upward. Taking a look at the 10-day, a little more interesting, where we get here and it really starts moving up and up and up. Um, you know, I feel like there's no way it goes under $2 again. Um, it's just my thesis. It doesn't seem like it has any reason to. I think there's only good news that can come for the stock, and I think any good news is going to push it up tremendously. Um, but yeah, just looking at, I mean, I could see this stock. I mean, like I've said before, if the Biden administration wants to come in and put like give warp speed to Co-Crystal Pharma, then we're gonna see this stock absolutely push. That's why I'm still holding it. I'm not holding it. I mean, if it gets to $5 and it staggers out, yeah, I'm gonna sell. If it gets to $5 and then crushes it and goes to 10, like yeah, I'm gonna hold and try to get it up to 30 because I think it realistically could do that. I think this could be the biggest stock of 2021 if the right things and right pieces fall in place. But for now, we're just gonna hold on to it. And I just, this thing could be a rocket. It has the fuel. We just need the launch pad. And we're back, done with the boring stuff. It's not necessarily boring to me. The analytics part is very important, especially looking at charts. I'm a big pattern guy, and needless to say, patterns aren't predictable in the stock market to a certain degree, but there are certain indicators and things that do help you see whether a stock is a good stock. I mean, if I open up a stock and I look at the 4 month or the 6 month chart and it's all down, you look at it one of two ways: either the stock is going nowhere, or hey, maybe you have to start looking at maybe the sell was unwarranted, and maybe it's hitting a new low, and now you have this stock at a discount. It's things like this that really make you a good investor. Noticing these cues, noticing these ticks, noticing these tips, finding opportunities before they become opportunities that are talked about. That is a big thing too. Like I said, we're trying to find the next Tesla or Amazon before they become the next Tesla or Amazon. Cordia and COCP for sure. Well, Cordia could for sure become the Tesla food delivery, 100% without a doubt. I do believe that wholeheartedly. COCP, I don't think it's ever going to become the Tesla or Amazon of anything besides the coronavirus. The best case scenario for us there, like I said, is if all of the pieces fall together and we do get that backing from the government and they say, hey, these guys are doing really good work over here. Let's get this out fast because we need a treatment for our people so people can stop dying. I really hope that coronavirus is done and over with by June. I mean, hey, if we get more vaccines and we get this treatment, I don't think we have to worry about it anymore. So fingers crossed, we get the treatment. It's good for the world. We get the treatment. It's good for the stocks. We get the stock up. It's good for us as investors. That's really all I have for you guys today. I did just want to get this video up because it's exactly a week from when I posted the last video, and it was at 38 cents or 38 or 39 cents, and now it's at 48 cents. It's really amazing. If you invested back when it was 10 cents and you've held all this time, you're a genius. Congratulations for making so much money. I did buy some at 10 cents, but I didn't buy as much as I have now at 10 cents. So my average my average cost per share is 26.5 cents. I don't plan on investing more in it. I'm going to leave my position. It's already almost, with it being up to 48 cents now, it's already almost 50% of my entire portfolio, which I am completely fine with because I do see the company doing really well. I think we got a couple rockets in our possession, and I can't wait to go to the moon. I'm trying to join Armstrong and everybody else who went up there, Aldrin, and leave a comment. This is actually super off topic, but would you guys go to Mars when it's available? Like, is there a lot of people excited to go to Mars? Are people really skeptical about it? You're not feeling it? Like, hey, let everybody else go up to Mars. I'm gonna chill here on Earth. Let me know. I'm interested to see. Also, while I have you here, I did take 4,000 out of my portfolio to invest in Bitcoin. I haven't put it in yet. I really wish, shout out to my boy Donnie, who I do my podcast with. I'll probably link it right here. It's called High Expectations, but shout out to my boy Donnie. He's my co-host on there, and he's been telling me about Bitcoin like for years. Probably I've known him for about 3 years now, and I think he's been telling me about Bitcoin for all 3 of those years. So I never really understood it until now. I finally think I have a good grasp on it. And like I've told you guys before, a good tip is don't invest in anything you really don't fully understand, or at least have a good enough grasp on it to know what you're getting yourself into, which is why I wasn't invested in Bitcoin until now. But now I'm getting in it. I'm really excited. I think I'm waiting for a dip on it. I'm trying to get it around 40,000 or less, ideally. I'm going to put a little bit into Dogecoin, but I think it's ran up a little bit too much for my liking. If I could get it under like 5 cents, I'll probably consider it. Under 4 cents for sure, I'll buy it. If it goes to $1, that'd just be crazy and outlandish. Because the reason I like Bitcoin is because there's only a certain amount that can be mined, which essentially makes it one of the most stable currencies in the world. Because you can't just print more. But we'll get into that on another day. So I will be doing Bitcoin videos for you guys. I know a lot of people love cryptocurrency. They're going to be coming out soon once I actually get the money invested. Like I said, I am just waiting for the dip, but I wanted to share that with you guys because I'm excited about that. And I know I'm not doing any more portfolio updates, but even when I took that $4,000 out in the past 2 days because of Cordia doing so strong and Neo doing so strong and COCP doing so strong, it's like I never even took that money out. I'm up almost 5,000 in 2 days. So like I said, I don't say this stuff to brag. I just say this stuff to show you the opportunities that I'm taking advantage of, to give you the opportunity to take advantage of them as well. That's really it, guys. None of this is financial advice. I can't stress that enough. Always invest at your own risk and at your own diligence and at your own knowledge. And don't take more risk than you're necessarily comfortable with. Is Cordia a risk? In my opinion, not necessarily, but it is a penny stock. All penny stocks are risky. It is over the counter. It's a pink sheet stock. Pink sheet stocks are risky. You heard about it in the Wolf of Wall Street. You know, all these guys went to jail for doing stuff like this. And I'm not doing anything illegal. What they were doing was pumping stocks, and basically they were buying stocks to pump them and then selling all their shares once they got everybody else in. To a certain degree, there's a whole lot more that went into it. But this isn't a Wolf of Wall Street review. Just kind of explaining the thought process. Could Crystal go to zero? Is it risky? Yes, that is a risky investment for sure. But it's also a long shot, and I'm a big fan of the underdog, so you got to give it to him. But that's all I have for you guys. Thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out, and check out some of the other videos. You'll probably like them.